Jin and the Oak Island team are gearing up for their final treasure hunt of the year, focusing on the Money Pit area, a site known for its historical intrigue. They are on edge, hoping this week could be the turning point to uncover a piece of history. Rick points to a specific spot near the old garden shack, which they believe could hold the key to their quest. Dr. Ian Spooner and Dr. Fred Michael join the effort, bringing their expertise to the site. They have identified a promising new location for a borehole labeled E5N14.5, based on their tests, which they think might be crucial. As the drill goes deeper, tension builds as each layer of soil and rock is carefully examined for any sign of the materials they hope to find. The initial excitement turns to disappointment when they find only sand, a harsh reminder of the challenge they face. Despite the setback, the team remains determined, and no patience is crucial. As the season winds down, the team's resolve does not waver. There's always more to explore, more tests to conduct, and more theories to test. The quest at Oak Island is far from finished, and there's a collective feeling of anticipation for what the next season might bring. However, disappointment still looms. The data they've gathered strongly indicates a substantial metallic deposit within the Money Pit. The Caribbean's Norman Island, part of the British Virgin Islands, is believed to be the inspiration for Robert Louis Stevenson's Treasure Island. Rumor has it that this small island was the inspiration for Robert Louis Stevenson's Treasure Island. Over the years, treasure hunters have scoured the island, with some claiming to have discovered signs of hidden riches like ancient coins and artifacts. Mahé Island in the Seychelles archipelago is also steeped in tales of hidden treasure. It is linked to the legendary pirate Olivier Levasseur, known as La Bousse. Many treasure hunters have tried to decipher this cryptogram in hopes of finding Levasseur's treasure, but to date, none have succeeded. The Isle of Pines, off the coast of New Caledonia, is another fascinating tale of hidden treasure. In the late 19th century, survivors of a shipwreck hid a substantial amount of gold on the island. Despite the challenges, the promise of undiscovered gold continues to draw treasure seekers to the Isle of Pines. In the Pacific Ocean, the story of Palmyra Atoll adds a darker twist to the typical treasure narrative. Part of the Northern Line Islands, the remote atoll is said to be the site of buried pirate treasure. Despite the challenges, the thrill of the chase and the hope of discovery continue to inspire a new generation of treasure hunters. Robinson Crusoe Island, part of the Juan Fernandez Islands off the coast of Chile, is rumored to hold hidden pirate treasure due to its steep cliffs and secluded beaches. Despite numerous attempts, no substantial finds have been made, keeping the legend alive. Bora Bora in French Polynesia, located in the South Pacific, also holds tales of hidden treasures. European explorers and pirates chose this island as a hiding spot for their valuables in the 18th century. Today, Bora Bora is a popular tourist destination but also a challenging environment for those hunting for treasure. In the Caribbean, the island of Guadeloupe is known for its vibrant history linked to colonial trade and piracy. Legends say that pirates once buried their stolen loot on this island. Despite numerous attempts, the main cache of treasure remains unfound. Malta, rich with stories of buried treasures, is believed to have concealed vast amounts of gold and other valuable items during the Knights of St. John era. Reunion, nestled in the Indian Ocean, holds a captivating tale of pirate riches buried by the infamous pirate La Bousse. The island's rugged volcanic terrain and thick greenery make the hunt for this treasure particularly tough. Madagascar, another hotspot during the swashbuckling era, served as a favored refuge for pirates. Rapa Nui, or Easter Island, is steeped in legends, with the original Rapa Nui inhabitants burying significant amounts of gold and other valuables long before Europeans arrived. Closer to North America, Roatan, an island off the coast of Honduras, carries its own stories of hidden treasure. In the South Atlantic, Ascension Island offers another intriguing story. In North America, the Isle of Shoals off the coast of New Hampshire presents another tale of hidden pirate loot. In the warm waters of the Caribbean, the island of St. Croix in the U.S. Virgin Islands has its own story of buried pirate wealth. Despite numerous searches, the main treasure remains undiscovered, keeping the legend alive. These stories not only stoke the imagination, but also keep the spirit of adventure alive. As long as these legends persist, treasure hunters and adventurers will continue to be drawn to these strange islands, hoping to uncover the hidden wealth that has evaded many before them. Rick and Marty Lagena, brothers from Kingsford, Michigan, have a shared passion for exploring hidden riches on Oak Island. Rick, who was captivated by the island's legends of concealed wealth, pursued mechanical engineering at Michigan Technological University before establishing Terra Energy, a company specializing in natural gas extraction. Despite their differing paths, they maintained a tight-knit relationship and shared family values. Marty's financial success through Terra Energy provided the means necessary for a serious exploration of Oak Island. After the sale of his company, Marty found himself well-equipped financially to delve into new projects. Both brothers decided to engage more directly with the Oak Island story, leveraging their combined resources and skills to form a strong team. Before their Oak Island venture, Rick held various jobs, including working as a postal worker. His interest in Oak Island remained a defining part of his life, and he dedicated many years to studying the island's history and pondering its possibilities. Marty's professional life was more visible, and he founded Heritage Sustainable Energy, which focused on renewable energy. The partnership between Rick and Marty Lagena was underpinned by their distinct yet complementary skills and a common vision. Their exploration of Oak Island transcends a mere treasure hunt, symbolizing Rick's lifelong dream and representing a new challenge for Marty. Their dedication to this pursuit, coupled with their diverse backgrounds, has rendered their journey profoundly engaging to many. Of his investments in real estate in Michigan, Alex Lagena is a very popular figure in the show because of his skill and intelligence when coming up with new strategies to find new treasures. He has been in 95 episodes of Curse of Oak Island, 10 episodes of The Curse of Civil War Gold, and 1 episode of Beyond Oak Island. If we calculated that each episode paid him $100,000, he would have earned nearly $11 million. It is likely that he has also earned money from investments like those of his father, and other sites speculate that his net worth is as high as $50 million. Jack Begley. Following the theme of being friends and family, the next cast member of the Oak Island crew is Jack Begley, the stepson of Craig Tester. He is based in Michigan, as most of the Oak Island crew seems to be, and he never hesitates to do the dirty work on the show. Jack and Craig are often working together on any digs on the island. When he isn't working with his stepdad, he can be found with friend and fellow crew member Gary Drayton, a metal detectorist around the island. Jack Begley is a producer on the show and has been in 100 episodes of The Curse of Oak Island. Calculating this would give Jack a net worth of $10 million, without including his revenue as a producer from the syndication of the show. Of course, as he is only a supporting character, he is unlikely to make the same amount as the Lagena brothers, so his net worth could be as much as half of that estimate. However, the show is not his only stream of revenue, as Jack owns his own company, Remote Energy Solutions, as well as being a drone pilot. A drone pilot is estimated to make over $100,000 a year. In addition to his co-ownership of a company that is estimated to make 7 figures a year, his total net worth is estimated to be around $3 to $10 million as of 2024. Gary Drayton. Gary Drayton is originally from England and taught himself the art of metal detecting. He has often helped the Fellowship of the Dig unearth many of Oak Island's incredible treasures. Gary offers invaluable insight to the show and is featured in Beyond Oak Island as well, given his connection to the greater world of treasure hunters. He has many of his own catchphrases on the show and is behind finding coins, semi-precious gems, and most significantly, a lead cross with ties to the Knights Templar. He has appeared in 150 episodes of the show, meaning he could be worth $15 million from show appearances alone. However, given his position as a side character, it is unlikely to be that high. However, he has written 2 books and found treasures himself, including rare coins, a ring made of emeralds and Inca gold, and even a Roman perfume bottle. Many sites estimate his net worth to be around $1 to $3 million. Charles Barkhouse, another crew member who has been in as many as 93 episodes and is a fan favorite, is the Oak Island historian, Charles Barkhouse. He has lived and investigated the island for over 50 years, and he gives guided tours around the island as well as the Oak Island Museum. According to Alex Lagena, he knows a lot about Oak Island and is one of the foremost historians of its legacy. Charles first started working as an advisor to the Lagena brothers and is a production assistant for the show. A production manager can make anywhere between $66,000 and $115,000 a year, according to salary.com. To add to his revenue, he is a published author. Aside from being known as a historian, the most interesting fact about him is that he is a Freemason and actually a Knight Templar himself. Some fans speculate that he is there to keep an eye on the island and lead the team away from finding the treasure. Of course, these theories are not believed by serious fans, and he is very well respected for his expertise, which he shares with visitors on the island as well as in segments of the show. Some even say Charles is the true treasure on Oak Island, whose salary as an Oak Island guide is estimated to be around $33,000 a year. His deep roots on the island are appreciated and lend authenticity to their work on Oak Island. All of his show appearances, his book deal, production credits, and tour guide salary would put him in the range of around $2 to $3 million. This is taking into account that he would not be paid the same amount as the main characters in the show, and because he does not appear in as many episodes. LagIna. One of the most important members of the crew is LagIna. He is an archaeologist and historic preservation expert who has been in over 117 episodes of the show. His skills are welcome, as they rely on him to protect and explain some of the treasures and clues they find on the island. An archaeologist can make a salary of $46,000 to $100,000 a year. Adding in the historic preservationist expertise, which, as a career, can make over $50,000 a year, can be counted on to make his expertise all the more valuable. So in truth, his salary as an archaeologist can be more than double the average, to over $120,000. LagIna describes himself as a self-employed archaeologist, and he studied sociology and social anthropology at Dalhousie University. But more than this important cornerstone of his identity, he is also a businessman. He is also the owner of In Situ Cultural Heritage Research Group, a company that provides archaeological, research, and historic preservation services that has been running for over 25 years. His company is internationally recognized, and his research group is said to be worth $22 million. His dedication to historical preservation efforts is well respected and acknowledged in the historical preservationist community. Like many of the crew on Oak Island, he gives a lot of interviews, seminars, and guest speaking engagements for different events and occasions. He is even slated to speak at the Chester Municipal Heritage Society's annual meeting in May of this year. Given the prestige, respect, and expertise of LagIna, alongside his many episodes on Oak Island, his net worth is estimated to be around $4 to $5 million at the lowest. Some estimates would place him at $16 million. Lagena. Rick is the older brother to Marty, and he used to be a United States postal worker. While living in Michigan, he learned to see the world in a very old-fashioned way. He lived by an old code of conduct where honor and determination meant everything. This is how he has been able to keep believing in his dream of finding the Oak Island treasure. A postal worker would make around $62,000, $122,000 a year. While this is a good living, it is unlikely to be able to fund a treasure hunt of